Welcome in, everyone. We are back with Sultan's game. Oh boy. We had to start run number 4 because we ended up in a death spiral in run number 3, which is fine. We started a rebellion that we could not actually finish because we were not prepared for. We didn't have the money, we didn't have the army, we had not done enough. So it is time to try again. Will we run away with our wife and whoever we can become close enough with to get bonds of fate on? Will we have a large cast of followers to send places and do things for us? Will we court away the loyalties of the Sultan's honor guard, all 4 of them? Or will we inevitably fall to ruin, attempt that rebellion again, or deal with a rival, or maybe, just maybe, finish the game and just deal with all the cards? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's continue, shall we? This is where we're at. Everybody's set up. We have no people here. We do have this new stone conquest card to deal with. And a haunted mansion. And we've literally never played with. Needless to say, let's find out how the day ends, and we will go from there. Ah, the palace. You need to show up. Slander grows by the Sultan's ear about your misdeeds and your disrespect. If there were even one more person to speak for you, it would have been difficult for such weeds to take root. But unfortunately there wasn't, because nawful is awful. Palace intrigues have made the Sultan somewhat weary. And sending someone, at least, gained the benefit of intelligence. Goodness. That did not go well, and we sent both Maggie and Lady Becky. I'm my bad. Yesterday, you presented a bloodshed card in court. Today is the day you and your opponent must settle this fight to the death. The duel begins. You dash forward and slash at the opponent's neck. Well, we need 1 success to injure the opponent, and we've got 8 dice to win it in. I think a 6 will do, don't you? Huzzah indeed, Winter Fairy. Your shears were more powerful than my diplomacy. With surprising speed and skill, although Emir barely dodged the blow, they were still injured. The opponent adjusts their stance and kicks at your abdomen. We have 5 physique to withstand the kick, and 1 success is all that is required. You threw boulder? You're right. Never mind. I thought you had thrown shears. Looks like I can't read today? Maybe I shouldn't be playing this game. Well, I got my 1 success, so I'm not worried about this. But apparently, boulder parchment shear is too complicated. Sultan's game, totally here for. I have not had enough coffee, Winter Fairy. Please, forgive this poor, foolish person. I easily dodged the kick. The 2 blades clash heavily. This is a contest of strength. So he had 0 combat and 2 physique. I have 8 combat, 5 physique, and whatever this means, because it's not translated. I need 1 success to win, and I got 13 die to do it in. Well, I'm glad you are a forgiving person, Winter Fairy, because I'm an idiot. The smartest idiot I know. Because the opponent was seriously injured and weak, you easily gained the upper hand in the wrestling, and chopped off the opponent's head with a strong knife. The blood pleased the Sultan, and everyone chanted your name. +1 influence. And combat. I will say that I think that the question mark 2 that was untranslated probably translates something along the lines of, because your opponent is injured in a previous of the 3 contests, you get a +2 die to the roll. I could be mistaken though. It's not translated, so I don't read Mandarin. What's at the bat house today? We sent someone. We need at least a success to get information. We got no information today. Nope, nothing. Just had an ordinary bath. Well, that's fine. Zephyr was there. We could have gotten something, but we didn't. People are coming to the estate. They're coming to give us money. Money was good. We had a reroll if we needed it, but we don't need it, so we're just gonna take our 5 coins and be very happy with it all. And something noteworthy has happened. Let's go. A poet kept by a nearby clan has been writing satirical poems about you lately, annoying and persistent like a fly. Do we verbally spar him? Do we duel him to the death? Do we praise him highly for his satirical poetry, or do we seek the Sultan's help and ruin this man's life? What do we think, Winter Fairy? Are we kind or cruel today? Kind or cruel today? That is the question. I think we've done the verbal sparring, and I'm not stupid enough to go to the, to go ask the Sultan for his help. We haven't done the duel, but I think that just might get this guy killed. And we just finished a duel, so maybe we don't duel today. Maybe we will praise highly and surprise the heck out of this guy. I think that's for the best. You find the poet's original manuscript and genuinely think it is excellent, humorous, sharp, and philosophical. Your high praise surprises everyone, and the poet writes a new poem praising your magnanimity after hearing this. We gained a magnificent epic. Heck yeah. Look at that. We got a book out of it. That's always a good thing. Hey, the Angler isn't the largest, but it is the best. And we got Introduction to Herbology, which is a really great low-tier card for all of our very early moves. Let's see if we can't influence a noble. Yes, maybe? Yes, we got Tactics. So we didn't get support, but we definitely got some information, which was also valuable. Whew. And here we are. Shama is in the House of Delights, and we have a lengthy inquiry because of our duel, I guess. I don't know. Seems like a waste of time. We've gotten some interesting stuff here. Magnificent Epic gives wisdom and sociability, just like that. No need for anything else. This just gives a point of survival, but you need 3 wisdom to read it. Crazy. This gives 2 points of survival. I really think that these two should be... The bronze should be 3 wisdom to read, and the stone should be 2. It's weird that it's this way. I don't know. That just seems unbalanced. Maybe it's meant that way. Alright, who is at court? Lazig is at court. We don't... I mean, he is a bookworm, so he'll show up at the bookstore at some point, but he's in court today. There's no bad things happening here, so we could probably just send Lady Becky. We also have jousting, which is just combat. Okay. And then we have this conviction. Alright. I think I'll just send Lady Becky and gain money from the court. Nawful found the High Constable. It seems he wants to figure out what the hell is going on with the pardon you've been given for the crime of murder. You can decide whether to respond to this matter. After all, this is a privilege given by the Sultan. No one can take it away from you but him. I see. However, Wisdom and sociability is what the house runs off of. Yeah, so in all, getting that book would be really handy. So I'm gonna methinks this for in all. Yep. And throw her in it, because that will just make her perfect for the estate. But that does mean that somebody else, that our lovely wife, has to go deal with the estate instead to make us money. How much do you need is still working. Petuna's at the bookstore, so it would be really great to influence her for support. We do have this still, but I'm waiting for Genius Girl to come back. Yeah, we want to keep our money for other things, I think. So... I do need to deal with this, because I'm the only other wisdom sociability person I have. Alright. Let's just make sure that this goes well. Okay, so at the bookstore, we will send Aziz to gain the book. He won't actually be able to do anything, but maybe get some information. No, actually, he can't even get information because he's not of a noble. So he would need to, he would need 2 successes here, and it's actually impossible for him to do. So it really doesn't matter who I send. I'll send Zephyr instead. He can go to the bathhouse, actually. It won't matter either way. But at least I can give him a little mystique. Yeah. Okay. That will do us. So that's all our people, and we must go through another day. Ah, yes. Court. We get inside information because we have more support than opposition. The Sultan wearies. Lady Becky is rewarded just for showing up because he is the best dang cat in the world. Love that cat. We go to the bathhouse. Can we get any information at all? Maybe. Something. A little secret. A little secret. We guys, a little secret. Learned about some goings on. Little secret and some goings on. That's perfectly good by me. Alright. People are still willing to come to our house and make us money. See my delightful wife. She made decent money. Ooh, something noteworthy. Earlier, when you were still prosperous, you lent some money to a friend. Now, in your time of need, he's found various excuses to refuse the newly bought gemstone ring swayed in front of you, particularly annoying. Do we turn away in anger? Do we find a chance to blackjack him and make him our prisoner? Do we humiliate him at the palace? Do we just simply cancel his debt? What do we think, chat? He is useful as a sacrifice. I'm gonna make him a sacrifice. No matter what excuses he makes, you keep nodding. Your heart has already left and gone to an alley on his way home. Used to walk arm in arm through there often. Tonight, you will collect your debt. Dumbass. He's a sacrifice now. To the bookstore! Long overdue. So even with the success, we can do nothing. Novel found the High Constable. It seems he wants to figure out what the hell is going on with the pardon you've been given for the crime of murder. You plan to find all the reasonable and legal evidence from this. Alright, well, we needed 3 successes, we got twice that many. I think we're good to go. You spend time in the extensive archives to find an ancient document, displaying it at court. Eloquently explaining that playing the game and killing in the Sultan's stead is legal. Hearing this outcome, Nawful clenches his fists in anger, but at this point, he cannot change this established fact, just as he was unable to stop the Sultan's many past absurdities. We have gained influence and money from that. Damn Skippy. And all becomes our best character taker. Look at this. She's amazing now. Ah, the Vizier. He wants to speak with us. And we have killing the fierce lion. Alright. Well. And the girl returning the book, which I believe resolves... nope, it resolves in a day. Okay. We've got just enough time. Nayla is in court. Oh no. This is how quickly Bitch rolls up. We do not like this woman. But she surprisingly supports us immediately. I'm gonna send Lady Becky anyway. And Anal is now awesome at managing our estate. Heck yeah. This girl just becomes our daughter because there is no other option. I don't know what you're talking about. There is no other option. Who's in the bookstore? Zaki's in the bookstore. Cool, cool, cool. But I must go to this in person, so I may as well go do it. Go fetch a book, my mans. My darling, darling, wonderful wife. Please find out all the things in the bathhouse. We also have this mountain lion. We could do this conquest card on the mountain lion. It is bronze, but it'll break anything bronze or lower, so that might be for the best, actually. We can do it next turn? Yeah. Welcome in, Trav. No worries. Time happens. Time is wibbly wobbly, timey wimey at the best of times, so welcome in. No worries on your late. I hope you are well. Settle in, sit back, relax. We're still here. Not a lot has happened. I've just been going through turns, doing my best. The Vizier is here. This mountain lion has come. Lady Becky is in court and Bitch has arrived. Surprisingly, she arrives with support already. And we nearly have our loving genius girl of a daughter, Lumera, back. So, that's really all we're at. Got some books. Betrayed a friend, because he's an idiot. And spent the money that we loaned him on pretty things and not useful things. Got some influence. Got some notoriety. And that's it. That's what we're up to. So let's go. Perhaps out of mercy, perhaps not. Regardless, you have some money to spare. You could lend it to the poor man, unable to support his children. You place the money in his hand with no intention of asking for it back, helping the poor man under the guise of a loan. Our renown goes up. We don't ever get the money back. Who knows if he did anything with it that actually was helpful to him. We go to court. We get inside information because our support outranks our opposition. 2-0. The Sultan grows wearier, but Lady Becky brings back money because Lady Becky is rewarded just for showing up. He's the best cat. Why is a male kitten called Lady Becky? Well, his ancestor got the title of Lady Becky, and it just keeps getting passed down. At the bathhouse, our wonderful wife clues into all the gossip, and she brings home something silver. Inside information. Nice. Very nice. But we learn things. People are coming to our house. We have upgraded Anal in the wisdom and sociability department, so she is now amazing. And she makes us the money. Look at her. She works so hard. We love her so dearly. And something noteworthy has happened. A strange merchant invites you to invest in their caravan. They plan to depart soon, traveling along the coast to transport eastern goods to the distant north. If they arrive smoothly, a heavy profit awaits. However, long-distance trade journeys are always fraught with various risks. Do we invest heavily, firmly reviews, or express some doubt? What do we think, chat? We can, we don't have to. But it is a good investment. All right, investing in. The people on the distant northern coast adore spices, ceramics, and all sorts of shiny trinkets from the mysterious east. Almost anything can fetch 10 times the price there. You believe there is indeed substantial profit in this, so you decide to invest some funds. And the event to invest funds has appeared. All right. She wandered near your house. God only knows how she found your house. It seems she wants to return the book. So we raise her as our own daughter. You order servants to prepare a chamber befitting her noble status, purchasing fine clothes, jewelry, and exotic spices. After a complete transformation, she emerges as remarkably graceful, keen, and endlessly curious lady. A treasure whose true value only you recognize. This brings you an unexpected delight, even providing comfort amid the Sultan's game. Yet Lumera, still unaccustomed to her noble station, soon returns to the servants' quarters with all her books. The bookstore. We got the Starlit Apprentice, and one success that will do absolutely nothing for us. But we tried. Abdul sent a servant to summon you to his residence. His matters may not be important, but he does not like being ignored. So we respond. We get some inside information for the effort. Alright, we got things to do. The vizier's servant delivered a letter to you, grandly stating that the vizier supports your exercise and all the power given by the Sultan's game, and others should not waste your time over this matter. Apart from signaling to others that the vizier is on your side, this letter serves little practical purpose. But we got influence and renown. Alright. The Divine Stallion has shown up. The House of Delights now has Jalila. The absent courtier is on point, and betting funds is also here, but we have project investiture first. So, now that I have Lumera, Lumera only has 2 wisdom, but we do have this, so. Alright, let's do this. Yes, we are investing in this. Yes, Lumera is going to help Mahir. This is good foundation for getting Mahir later. So we're going to do it. This is a pretty good setup. If we had an extravagance card, we'd have to double our money, but it would be fine. It's fine. We don't need that. We just need it to happen. As for the stallion, we do want the stallion, but we need wisdom and survival. Not him. All right. No wisdom on the cat, though. But I could do this. Huh. And that. Who's it for? Adilla? I can wait on the Divine Stallion for a couple of turns. I actually do need to deal with this thing. So we'll just do this. Lady Becky can go to court. And all can go here. Maggie can go here. Which leaves Zephyr going to the bookstore. Would I love to get more support on Zaki? Absolutely, but we're just gonna get the books. It's fine. How much money? We need 20. But we got 7 days to do this. We can set along a follower if we want to. And some consumables. We've got time for everything else. I think that's pretty good. Okay. We've got some books that certain people need to read. Alright. Let's go. A lion, banished by its pride, approaches the human city during the dry season, desperate for food. Initially, it preyed on livestock, but later it attacked shepherds, killing them swiftly. Once a beast has tasted the sweet and fragile human flesh, it becomes unstoppable. Stop it now, or someday you will become its prey. Well. I think we won. Hunting a lion requires more than just bravado. You had better be well prepared, with traps, bait, or stronger weapons. You'll need anything that can give you the slightest edge, and pray for good luck. The lion prowls cautiously, irresistibly drawn to the bait, stepping into your trap. Its paws and abdomen pierced by sharp wooden spikes, fur dyed crimson by blood. It roars in agony, yet your spear repeatedly forces it back. This is a battle of strength and patience, demanding everything you have. Exhausted, the lion collapses, knowing defeat. Drawing a deep breath, you confirm its death before dragging the carcass from the trap. Conquering a lion is the ultimate symbol of a warrior's glory. As you wearily traverse the streets with the bloody head, your name as a hero is etched into memory. We both gain points of combat. The Sultan listens with gusto to your lying and hunting tale, accepting the lion's head you offer, allowing you to break a conquest card. In several days, the now bloodless head adorns the audience hall's wall, an emblem of the Sultan's power, honor, and prowess. We went to court. The nobles bickered. In the absurdity of endless debates and debacles left the Sultan thoroughly exhausted, so he will probably relieve himself from court for a few days. Your recent actions have not aroused any suspicion from the Sultan, so your influence has also increased. And Lady Becky is rewarded just for showing up. Because Lady Becky. Ah, the bathhouse. What news is there, wife of mine? Something stone. A stone omen. Alright. People come to the house. And in all takes decent care of them. Your farmers are worried because someone has recently drawn many mysterious sigils near their homes. Perhaps, wise master, you can find something out? Our options are, these are mysterious runes, which I know will give us, insight. These are thieves' marks, which may or may not give us notoriety. We could post an advertisement for tax collection, and I believe that's the money option. Or we could tell them to stop bothering me. Deal with it yourself. Cash and influence? We are steadily growing influence. I don't think we necessarily have a need for higher influence at this point in time. Insight could be nice, trying to get into the faith in the gods a little earlier. Last one gives infamy, but loses renown. It's bad. Yeah, no, stop bothering me is not a good idea. What does Thieves' Mark get us? Plus renown minus notoriety? Okay. I mean, I can always do for cash. Cash is good. Cash is great. Cash helps. But insight also helps. Yeah. Alright, we'll do this one. We gain influence and money. Yay for us. The bookstore! We bought the book. It is good book. We cannot actually even get 2 successes, so it does not do any city good, but we tried. Things are happening! Riots outside the city have appeared, a mysterious assistance has appeared, the day of a charity event has appeared, and Nawful is at the bookstore. You spot Nawful at the Angler bookstore, his head buried in an ancient book. You haven't decided whether to mock him or ignore him when he spots you and leaves as if brushing off dirt, leaving behind a book he was perusing. You vow you have no interest in what he reads, but inadvertently glimpse the cover's title, The False Freedom. Do we ask what is this again and get involved with Nawful the Awful, or do we just say his taste is very odd and leave it at that? This is an opportunity to have the rebellion or adversary endings. Defeat and adversary endings. There's no benefit to the other option, just has us skip this line. I see. So do we want Nawful to be around? Because if we skip his optional endings, essentially all that happens is that we cannot convert his opposition into support at all. He has 3 opposition on his card, which is a problem because we do not have anyone that has 3 support or 3 or more support on theirs. So we have to pursue Nawful one way or another, but we could just kill him as well. We could just kill him. What's this? We got the note. Maggie wishes to speak with us. And we must draw a card. Silver Extravagance. Alright. Not sure we have something that can deal with Silver Extravagance, but it's not bad. So we've gotten 2 out of 28. We've survived for a little over a week. This is where we're at. We got things to do. Mysterious assistance, we could send somebody. We need 20 gold coins for this. That works. We don't have to deal with court, which is nice. We should probably find out what our darling, lovely wife wants. Ah, this is the dowry. Considering your needs, your wife takes out a dowry. Maggie comes to you with her close maids, who carry a beautiful and heavy wooden box, and you recognize it as Maggie's dowry chest. She opens the box and grabs a few velvet pouches filled with heavy gold coins. I wish I could help you more, my love. Take these, and don't worry about gold coins today. Maggie can have used these shiny little things to get beautiful silk, luxurious jewelry, and exquisitely decorated sitting room, but she chooses to give them to you. Don't refuse or I'll be angry. But don't do anything to make me sad or I'll be angry too. Maggie says this with a smile, but her eyes aren't smiling. This woman. This woman! She's perfect. What if I send Maggie to get her attributes improved? What if we just send her? I'm gonna send my wife. She deserves everything. The world. Honestly. Okay. They really don't have the wisdom for this. What if I don't give him the 3 gold? Can achieve your goal leveraging on infamy or influence if you have at least 5 of either. I have 7 influence. No infamy, 7 influence. Okay. Zaki's still at the bookstore. This has days. I want the horse. We'll go ourselves. This should be plenty. Zephyr, go fetch me a book. No one's going to the bathhouse today. I got other things going on. Need a conquest card for this. Day of Charity can do bloodshed and carnality, but not extravagance. We still got time to make money. We do have Snake Valley, which makes us money. We could do that next. There are things going on, it's fine. Mr. Scrake, welcome in. Thank you for the lurk. I hope you are well, my friend. Goodness gracious. I got so many things. Da? Good. We're just making our way through the early stages of a Sultan's run. Sultan's game run. Gosh, my brain is not firing on all engines today. You're back to Baldur's Gate 3 funnies and trolls because you had a funny idea. What idea is it this time? For an Asterian build. Oh. I want to try a 4/4/4 Swashbuckler Battlemaster Swordsbard, max trolling, or rather 4/5/3 for extra attack. Yeah, you'll want that extra attack. 4/5/3. And that is, like, Swashbuckler means that you basically always have advantage to hit things no matter where you are, whether you're by yourself or not. Battlemaster just gives you so many fun things that you can do. And then College of Swordsbards for the max AC, or the max damage, whichever you want. Yeah. All right, let's get on with this day before I get caught up in your Baldur's Gate 3 shenanigans. Someone swore they had seen a pure black horse in the wilds east of the city. It was elegant, slender, with satin-like hair that shone as it ran, seeming to fly with the wind despite lacking wings. Many hunters tried to track it down and tame it, but they all returned empty-handed. Following the hunter's guide, you lay in ambush for several days and finally saw it. The pure black stallion stepped into the shallow ripples of the oasis under the enchanting moonlight, its fur shimmering as though it held a light. Seemingly catching your scent, it raised its head and looked towards you, and your hiding spot. You almost dared not breathe as it gazed at you from afar. Well, we only need 2 successes. I think 8 does it. He's gonna be wielding a rapier, yeah. Duelist from DD2. Shame his ass isn't as thick as hers. I mean, at least he has an ass. Some of the characters don't. Cough, cough, Gale. Just saying. The stallion steps gingerly, seeming hesitant. However, it soon snorts and approaches you. The shimmering light reflects in the water, creating a path of scattered brightness behind it. It lowers its head gently as it reaches you. You touch its warm forehead, feeling as though you've touched the generous gift of a deity. Heck yeah! Arzu II with the horse. Let's make money. In all, make us some money. In all, you're gorgeous. We love you. We buy book. Yay, book. We attempt conversation. It goes badly. Poor Zephyr. The Sultan is out. But we see. We know. At the end of the weary day, as you're passing through the shadows cast by the Sultan's palace walls, ready to return home, a woman in white stands in your way. Her pale hands and silver hair seem to glow brighter in the darkness, piercing your eyes. Do you need help? She asks with a sense of approval. This is what you deserve. Whether she's merely a mortal hiding her identity or a messenger of divine power, what harm is there in making a request? You hope Maggie can be more helpful. And the next day, Maggie comes to your house telling you she had a strange dream. The details are unclear, but it was a pleasant, auspicious dream, and it was about you. She became even more strikingly gorgeous and charismatic. Fuck yes. Our wife is the best. You mean he is the ass, if you know what I mean? Yeah, I do. Someone suggests you initiate a public relief effort to provide food for the starving victims, not only filling their stomachs, but also enhancing your renown. The displaced people, those who can't get enough to eat, line up at your porridge tent, gratefully chanting your name with appreciations. In that time, everyone knows your fame. Take that, Novel. Ha! And now we can go visit the prison if we want. And our darling wife wants to talk to us again. Alright. We got these, and he's the only one who can equip it, but this is good for him. We can pull Lady Becky off of him. So Aziz is now much better at many things because of horse. Lady Becky is Lady Becky. We have wisdom gain, which Anal does not need, but Zephyr or Aziz could definitely use. That one's ridiculous. This is stealth and combat, which I kind of want to give to Zephyr. He has no combat, but he is our stealth man, so it would be good for him to have it. Look at how gorgeous our wife is. She could use some sociability. This is wisdom, but you need wisdom to read it. So that goes to Lumera. This is survival, but you need wisdom to read it. So honestly, he needs the Word of Sages for the survival alone. Jousting is just combat. This is magic. And this is combat. Okay. We don't actually have enough wisdom to read it. Aziz, I think, will be getting Word of Sages, and Zephyr will be getting Long Overdue. That's what I want the both of them to do. Get some wisdom, my dude. Alright. And then... Stealth and combat. Stealth and combat. Do that. Okay. Maggie, my love, what is it that you need? Also, I'm glad the devs finally added Thunder Cantrip to the game. Yeah. Ah, at nightfall, you are sitting by the window worrying about the Sultan card. A pair of warm, soft hands rest on your shoulders. What a cruel fate. What a terrifying thing. Why should it be borne by you? Maggie says softly while gently massaging your shoulders. There are so many scoundrels in the Empire, so many impatient to harm others, but why must he force you into this game? You cover her hand with yours, turning to meet her gaze. Her beautiful eyes are full of worry and love. You kiss by the window, alleviating the worries about the future. At least at this moment, you have a partner who truly loves. Something even the Sultan has never had. Such enormous happiness. Ah, our wife. Literally the best person ever. Literally. Who, what, where, when, I. We can do nothing with this. This will just happen. 2 gold to bribe the card. We have riots. We have this silver extravagance. Adil is here. Anal and Lady Becky can manage the estate today. I need 20 for this. I can spend the 2 for this. It's fine. We've persuaded the guards to let us in. Let's do some influencing. Buy another book. Go to the bathhouse. This is a silver extravagance, and Shama is here. You can use an extravagance here. Maybe instead of buy book. Well, yeah, but she costs money. She's, like, expensive. But I could just deal with the extravagance and hope that I roll up a conquest. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I think I gave the charisma one to my wife. Yeah, I think I did. Oh, I have to pay double. I don't have 16. Never mind. Can't do it anyway. No, I'm broke. Okay. Then bookstore. Alright. I still got time. It's fine, it's fine. And once people are out of books, we might be able to do Snake Valley. I do have to do this at some point, too. Maybe instead of books, I do that instead. Maybe I just do this. Yeah. I have the influence, it's fine. That will be for the best. Alright. Here we go. Goodness, I was very indecisive today. Very indecisive. You are sent to the house of Murtaz. When you arrive, you see a priest stepping out of his doorway. Murtaz himself looks exhausted, hollowed out. In the silence, you catch a scent of musk, camphor, and borneol. A funeral, without question. You remember him now. His wife and father both perished in the Sultan's game. You chose to coerce him. After you explain the purpose of your visit, Murtaz nearly throws you out in rage. He leaps to his feet, cursing the Sultan's cruelty, cursing your callousness. Has he not suffered enough? And yet, here you are, pressing him further. He pours his grief and fury onto you, and when there is nothing left, he collapses to his knees. He sobs as he agrees to your request. He will attend the court tomorrow morn, because the Sultan demands it, because he lacks the spine to refuse, because you both know the truth. When the Sultan wanted to break those cards, it was Murtaz himself who delivered his wife and father to the palace doors. Afterwards, Vizier Abdul is quite satisfied. He believes the Sultan will finally notice the deep-seated resentment that Murtaz has been harboring at court. You, however, find it all ridiculous. The kingdom's vizier has been reduced to nothing more than a court jester. And yet, it is what it is. Alright, let's see what rumors we can scrounge up in silver. Inside information in silver, nice. Let us make the good money. Oh, such good money. Something noteworthy has happened. A colleague from the court came to your home for a feast, probably having drunk too much. He drunkenly vented his grievances to you and began recklessly to complain about the Sultan. Alright, if we report him to the Sultan, he becomes a follower, technically a prisoner. He can't actually go and do things for us, except maybe go to court and support us. I know, it's weird. Because he is a noble. but we can sacrifice him for a bloodshed card, and that's a pretty decent deal if we need to sacrifice things. We can also distance ourselves from him, criticize his crimes, or pretend nothing happens. So Trav, since you tend to look these things up for me, can you find out which one's the best choice? Or at least tell me what the choices are. And chat can weigh in as well. Like, you guys can let me know what your preferences are in general. I'm more than happy to be influenced. There are channel point options as well to force me to choose, as well as to take control of the vote for yourself when these things come up. There's also channel point options for me to ramble instead of play the game, or ramble as I play the game. They're more useful on our Palia Fridays, which is tomorrow, by the way. But yeah. In order, +3 gold, plus plus notoriety minus infamy, plus infamy minus notoriety, and prisoner. So the prisoner is the best option because we do need people to kill sometimes. But it's influence. Oh, sorry. I don't have any. I don't want to get rid of my notoriety for influence. I don't want to trade those. The gold would be nice because we are attempting to make money here, but we can make money other ways. So actually, I think just taking him as a prisoner is for the best for us because those bloodshed cards get real crazy. Also, hi PP, thank you for the lurk. I hope your stream is going well. I don't have a cool shout out thing, but shout out to PP. If you're not following her, you should be because she's amazing and she's also streaming right now. We will probably raid her later. All right, my God. How dare he betray his monarch, his master. This is truly intolerable. The next day in court, he publicly announced his crimes. He collapses to the ground, trembling, defending himself by claiming he was drunk, swearing up and down that he dare not harbor disloyalty. Well, the Sultan is in good spirits. So he, instead of the gallows, his neck enters the pillory. Maybe you can even visit him. Believe me, it could have been far worse. Sultan is like the sun, but he is not seen in court today. People become more wise. People become more stealthy and combative. When you are once again caressing the cold card at night, Maggie quietly lit a lamp and approached you from behind, massaging your aching temple. Go to bed early, dear. She gently kissed your hand and helped you put the card down, then softly said, Perhaps we can consult the priests tomorrow. They might have a solution to expel the magic from this card. Maggie is a devotee of the Immaculate Purity. This city's largest temple venerates this ancient and powerful deity. But to get the god, to get such an existence to notice this game, your heart was slightly moved. Perhaps he could truly help you, but you always feel that this may bring unexpected trouble. All right, let's go together. You are tired of being pushed around by such cruel game rules. You don't want to betray your conscience repeatedly for another 7 days. You grasped Maggie's soft hands and nodded. All right. You stood up, embracing your wife. If the priest can help you end this cruel game, it would be great. She also wants to talk to us about other things. The vicious dogs have rolled up. Okay. We don't really have anything for this, so that's fine. We have to deal with the riots today. We could draw for a conquest card to make it easier. But it doesn't matter if we do conquest for this level, so maybe we don't worry about it. Let's see what our wife needs. Ah, her family came to visit.
As your influence increased, a relative sent spears and a famed horse. A few envoys from Maggie's family have just left the estate when she finds you. My parents sent envoys to ask about the Sultan's game and check on my well-being. I assured them I'm fine and told them to have faith in my husband. She says, her eyes sparkling with pride. Oh, and Father sent some gifts. You'll find them quite useful. Perfect. Beautiful. So we'll just sort appropriately. Aziz is kind of our badass right now. We're not that bad on our own, and apparently we have... Yeah, I bought a great sword for the duel. So really... I'm just gonna put this on him. We could upgrade him from riding from riding the Black Steed to Jasmine. So this is Physique 2, Charisma 1, and Survival 1, whereas Jasmine is Physique 3, Charisma 3, and Survival 2. So actually, that might be for the best. Nobody else can ride the Black Stallion, but now, he has some ways of doing things. It's very good. It's very good. So that means that when I take him to the bathhouse, he's useful. Basically. But yeah, nobody else has a pet slot, unfortunately. She is an accessory, or he is an accessory. Yeah. So, there's that. Let's see here. Because he has 2 points of wisdom now, he can do not this one, but this one, and gain more survival. But he's pretty good on stats. Zephyr needs more wisdom, basically. We could give him some more combat. He's at a -3, made to 5 by the spear. Survival made 5 by the horse. Charisma made 4 by the horse. And physique is usually a 4. So he's actually pretty good. Yeah. We're waiting for project investment to finish up for some things. Okay. And probably Lady Becky there. So... yeah, here he is in the prison. We can buy him out if we want to, but we don't want to just yet. I'm gonna start Quaus off. We'll do this. This should handle it. Iman is here. Maggie, my love, buy books today. I know you'd rather go to the bathhouse, but today you will buy books. Jalila is here in the House of Delights. Ben, welcome in. Thank you. I adore you, my girl. How are you today, Fen? Yeah, I have 2 horses. One I got for free. It's very nice. Well, actually, I got it because influence gained enough. But yeah, this is where we're at. So how are you, Fen? It's lovely to see you. I hope you are well. I hope you're having a good day. We're just ticking along here. So let's find out what happens, shall we? A female artisan who calls herself an inventor came to your door, eagerly and enigmatically introducing you to her latest research project. She assured you that its development had reached its final stage, and she just needed a little more sponsorship to complete this unprecedented great invention. an instrument capable of unveiling secrets beyond the starry sky. Moved by Mahir's words, you give her significant sponsorship. The mysteries of the firmament, the celestial abode of the divine. You aspire, you crave, you anxiously wait the day Mahir completes her work. We needed 5 successes. We got 5 successes. We also have 3 rerolls in case we want to try for more success. Trav, is more successes better, or does the 5 successes mean we're good? Please tell me. I got some rerolls I can do this with. Five should be good? Okay. Mahir has completed the project. She shows you a complex and magnificent instrument with intricate patterns conforming to some natural logic and rhythm. Through the lens, you peer into the distant starry sky, the timeless gleam of faraway stars captured in your eyes, while Mahir's excited voice echo in your ears. I knew it. I know. I always felt that we were all governed by a force, just like these stars, moving in definite trajectories. I want to discover the laws governing that force, governing everything. This is my dream. I think people call that force God, you reply instinctively. The realm of God is quietly shedding its veil of mystery, and now you have gleaned it. In the future, you will reach it. This particular section needs an editing pass. Come across a rumor that there are riots outside the city and a noble lady is caught by vagrants. You try to stop the attackers, but it is clear that they are no ordinary vagabonds. Though their clothes are torn and their faces are covered with dirt, you note how well built they are. They have even trimmed their beards. You prepare yourself for a tough fight. But I have 27 dice to the 3 successes that I need. I don't know, do you guys think that 17 will do it for me? May have gone a little overkill on this one. Their force is nothing compared to yours. You easily drive them away. A hand lifts the carriage curtain, revealing a pale face. The lady does not look as frightened as you imagined. Clutching her sleeves tightly, she gives you a gentle nod in gratitude. I am Fatuna, she says. She studies you for a moment, then recognition flickers in her gaze. The one who plays the Sultan's game. Her speech is measured, thoughtful. She knows where the villains have fled. They have taken over a noble estate. If you remove this thorn from her side, she will pay you handsomely. Besides, is it not a fine opportunity to rid yourself of a Sultan's card? You nod in agreement. Clearly, helping a helpless lady may yield far more than coin. People come to the house. Ooh, we don't make quite as much money as I was hoping for, but we still made money. It's fine. The Sultan is not in court. At the prison, everything is open. We chose to talk to the emaciated prisoner. This emaciated prisoner sits alone in the corner of the prison, unwilling to acknowledge you. Before you leave, you happen to meet his family here for a visit. His mother, wiping tears, tells you that he was imprisoned for speaking out when the Sultan was playing that grand game of his. Not unlike yourself. He's just too young and hot-tempered. He doesn't understand. I told him to apologize to the Sultan, but he... She looks sorrowful and weary. After nervously twisting her fingers for a while, she hesitantly asks if you could speak for him before the Holy One, gauge the Sultan's attitude. After all, much time has passed, and the Sultan is no longer directly playing the game. You promise to help her, though no one could decide the Sultan's thoughts for him. The poor woman gratefully grabs your hand, tears streaming down her face. You understand the Sultan's character. He doesn't actually care about his ministers' opinions, and might have already forgotten them. You realize you could use your influence or some gold to persuade the Sultan to release him. To the bookstore, we buy book. It is good book. Can we influence? Why, yes, we can. Iman now has cancelled out his own opposition against us. Whew. we got a secret. Let's go. The Vizier wants our attention. The day to worship the Immaculate Purity has arrived. Alright, we've got the Raiders' hideout, hope for exoneration, equipment merchant has refreshed, which is unfortunate, the Vizier wants our attention, and the church. But we have 25 coins. Okay, the charisma gown, the other higher tier charisma gown, the high tier charisma accessory, the combat accessory, shield, and wow, it's mostly charisma. Jeez Louise. Well. We need survival and sociability. Interestingly enough, Inal is best here. Aziz has no sociability. Still have a couple of days on that. What books do we have? We got this one. We don't have any of the sociability books. We have a lot of combat books. Interesting. Okay. Well, you can go here. Get that one started. You go here. I have nothing for that. The dogs require a conquest or extravagance no higher than bronze tier. The Raiders' hideout are also... Oh, wait, we can do silver tier conquest, but that does not help me right now. Snake Valley can be done. Oh, no, no. I actually need something for the wisdom. Aziz can take care of this by himself. Well, with Lady Becky and Jasmine. But, like, he's a one-man show. Who's in the bookstore? Lazig? I would like to influence you. Let's do that. What if, instead of this, what if I send my lovely wife to do the influencing instead? Even though she's worse at the sociability. And then I go directly. Yeah. Dogs will re-roll. We have time on the Raiders' hideout. We need to get to this soon. And Lumera gets to read books. This one will steal a point of charisma from her, but she is now the magic lady. She's learning magic. Because she can. I think that's all I can get done today. Jalila is in the house, and we need lots of money for her stuff. Snake Valley will gain us money. The estate will gain us money. I just want some support on the Chamberlain, in case we want to skip port a day. Alright, this is where we're at. Let's go. People come to the house, and we make money. Oh, bad money. Well, it's still money. It's fine. I was hoping for more, but it's also fine. The Sultan has returned to his loyal court, though, so he's back next turn. Hey, you've come just in time. A prisoner jailed for embezzling a large fortune has a friendly smile, not losing his noble affectation even in prison. Listen, I am truly innocent, and I have proof. Can you do me a little favor? He gives you a name, entrusting you to find this person in the dark alley, where there's evidence that can clear him. Rest assured, I won't let you go on this trip for nothing. Once the task is complete, I'll give you 10 gold coins as a reward. I swear to my ancestors' honor. Yeah, but not before trying to kill us first. Jerk. Oh, we got the game of marbles this time. That's a good book. We like that book. Can we influence? We can. Yes, Lazig is now a supporter. Good job. The Chamberlain is on our side. Sort of, kind of. And we got some opportunity, which is also good. On days of divine worship, flowing waters wash temples' smooth stones over the bare feet and prostrate hands of devotees. Priests of the purest order stand deep within the temple, amid pure white pillars, under blue sky and bright sun, skin dusted in gold powder that glows softly. Iman, the head priest of the purest order, was surprisingly aloof, even described as cold. He takes the Sultan's card you bring, closing his eyes for a lengthy silence, finally shaking his head. I can't destroy it. Turning the card to you, he washes his fingers with the water from the columns, as if they've touched something so dirty. If you need blessings or confession, I can help. His tone feels detached, businesslike, but his eyes steady, leaving you unsure whether his refusal stems from a lack of bribery or genuine inability. We improve our gal with magic, but her charisma suffers. Lumera is thoughtful. The Sultan has returned to his loyal palace. The grand game continues. Alright. Well, who is trapped in what? Shama is back. We do have the money, but not for her and betting funds. We could just give it to the estate rather than the gold one, and hope that the gold extravagance rolls up for the golden bird event. As a gamble. Who's at court? Oh, this bitch. Where is... Oh, he's still at Snake Valley with the cat. Okay. Cat cannot go to court for me. That's annoying. My wife could go to court. That's a thought. Yeah, I'll send my wife. He is not fatigued because he just got back. Okay. Maine is the bookstore. What book did we just get? Wisdom and Magic? Okay, well, I know what book my girl must read. Okay. Okay, marbles. Chimera is busy reading a book. He will buy a book. We will go to the bathhouse for once. Personally. We're pretty good at the bathhouse. It's fine. I mean, we could do the Sultan's card at court. Worst case scenario. We'll think about it. Someone told you about a sandy valley outside the city where many snakes roam. The black market is buying their venom glands at a high price, but it's not easy to obtain them. First, you need to survive the onslaught of snake fangs. In the desolate valley, you hear the hiss of snake tongues approaching. We only need a single success to hunt the snakes. I think a 10 is fine. Familiar with the snake's habits and experienced enough, you swiftly press down the snake's head, pin its neck, and quickly stuff it into a prepared sack. Live snakes fetch a better price. You seem to hear the sound of coins falling into your purse. Aziz also got a point of survival for this. As you leave the valley, you notice a clump of low shrubbery. 5 successes out of 2. Attracted by its feather-like small leaves and crumpled yellow flowers, you suddenly remember the healing herb you saw in an herbal collection. Its juice is said to even neutralize viper poison. You carefully collect some for future use. An unexpected surprise indeed. The bathhouse. What news do we get? Ooh, silver something. Intuition. Nice. We learn about things. People are still willing to come to our house. Do we make the good money today? We sure do. Excellent. We're going to be very rich today. It is about to rain heavily, and a group of passing travelers hope to rest under your roof. They look weary and travel-worn. However, you notice faint bloodstains on the hems of their cloaks and the outlines of weapons under their tarps. They are certainly not ordinary merchants. What do we decide? Can we arrest them? Do we arrest them, do we kill and loot them, or do we welcome them? Welcoming them gains us notoriety. Killing and looting them, I think, is money, and arresting them may in fact be influence, or it might be infamy. I'm not entirely certain. We really should try some more cards at court just to see how it works out. Very good for that gang leader. It buffs her. Indeed. So, what do we do? Arresting equals notoriety? Okay. Getting notoriety high enough means that we start getting towards troops. We never quite reached the point of gaining troops. I don't actually know the ways of gaining troops, to be honest. I've never managed to acquire an army, which is really annoying because most of the endgame stuff requires it. What does kill and loot do? What does welcome them do? Oh, bless me. This is my 4th run, you guys, so we're just trying to get the best outcome here at this point. Sorry, arresting is reducing notoriety, so avoid it. Kill and loot is just gold. Welcome is plus notoriety. Okay, that's what I thought. I mean, we can always use more gold, but I think we would prefer the notoriety. They might be rebels or bandits, but at this moment they were merely travelers seeking rest in your eyes. You welcomed them, provided them with a warm dinner and beds to sleep in. They left profoundly grateful for your help. Notoriety is influence amongst the common folk as well as criminals, so it's good to have, regardless. Alright, we went to court. We are carrying it out, and because support was higher than opposition, we gained inside information. The Sultan has become weary, and we got intuition from our dear, lovely wife. At the bookstore, we got Book of the Wild. We cannot influence anyone, but we were only there for the book. It was fine. Somebody has improved themselves with more wisdom and more magic. Lumera is thoughtful. We love it when she's thinking. She's very good at it. Ah, the Wolf King. Okay. I will be executed in 2 days if I do not deal with this extravagance card. I need Shama to come back. You don't get to take Lady Becky with you. Although she does have sociability on her. Fuck. But they're out for like 7 days. Hi, Pee-Pee. Thank you for refreshing your lurk. I will live with it. It's fine. Who's here? Rabah? The covetous one? The brother-in-law? I see. I do need to go talk to the vizier. Okay. Pinal is there. I might as well talk to the vizier. We do need somebody at court, unfortunately. What books? Wisdom would be good. This is survival, combat, combat. Survival, combat, survival. Okay. Basically just this one. Because she needs the wisdom. Zaki is back in the bookstore, but Zephyr is just there for the book. Nobody goes to the bathhouse today. That we have to go in person for. Tomorrow we have to deal with this extravagance card one way or another. Here we go. Notoriety is amongst adventurers, rogues, people without position, but who are worth getting friendly with. Exactly. Which are mostly commoners and criminals. But yes. Abdul sends another servant, summoning you to his residence. It may not be that urgent, but he does not like being ignored. You suspect Abdul has come to see you about Murtaz, and you are correct. Somehow that coward has found the audacity to threaten vengeance against the Sultan. A drunken boast, perhaps, but Abdul, ever the Sultan's most faithful servant, will never tolerate such treason. He has chosen you to teach Murtaz a lesson he will never forget. Alright, let's make money. Reasonable amount of money. That's fine. People went to court. The nobles are bickering. It's exactly what the palace or the Sultan wants to see, even as it wearies him. And we got intuition because our dear, lovely wife. At the bookstore, we buy book. It is a good book. We cannot actually influence the noble here, but we do attempt. A lavishly dressed man suddenly appeared at your door, gesturing to indicate he was an exiled foreign prince and hoping for your support to return home, promising a reward afterward. Whether or not there would be a reward, you knew there was definitely a trick. So I believe that we used him last time and made money. But we have expose him, dog eat dog, and use him. Trav, what do the options mean? I would appreciate knowing. Just so that we can do the best option for our moment here. Expose him is plus renown plus notoriety. Dog eat dog is plus notoriety plus 1 gold. Use him is -1 influence plus -1 notoriety plus 1 influence. No, you're doing fine. I'm not on my best today either. Don't worry about it. Thank you for looking it up at all. One is a solid option. 2 makes a good second choice. Yeah. I kind of need the gold. Here we go. You pretend to believe him, but while he was distracted, you blackjacked him cold. Unfortunately, apart from his rather refined clothes, he had nothing else of value. No wonder he dared to scam you in desperation. Too bad for him. You snorted coldly and ordered someone to throw him into the alley to fend for himself. You are inspired. Lumera is thoughtful. Ah, a woman who claims to be a cartographer comes to visit you. Notoriety is spread amongst the people, followers. You can construct a guest house. Alright. And our wife wants to talk to us. Well, Jabal is in. Unfortunately, it's Juna. Extravagance card is not going to be dealt with there. I don't think Iman can break this. But we could just... Seriously? But there's at least 1 silver card here. Not to mention the Sultan himself who's gold. I'm fucked. Well, I'm not entirely fucked. I'm just... I don't want to do what it wants. Alright, here we go. I guess we're expanding our house. I was hoping to do it with the gold, but silver is just as good. That will deal with that. What does our dear wife need? She's freaking out. This will be fine. This was more important. Nobody is at court, though. Shoot. My wife's more important. I'm screwed, but it's fine. Buy a book. She's not a noble, so she can't actually go to court. It's the problem. She can go to the bathhouse, though. Would I much rather her be reading books? Yes, but here we are. It's this one. Oh, it's the magic. It's another magic book. No, she will read books. There you go. Read books. Alright, well, we're gonna get slander. It's gonna be great, guys. It's gonna be great. But we're not gonna die. People are still willing to come to our house. Let us make money. Aw, we made good money today. Excellent. Very good, very good. Frequent appearances at the palace are necessary, but slander grows by the Sultan's ear about your misdeeds and your disrespect. If there were even one person to speak with you, it would have been difficult for such weeds to take root, but unfortunately, there wasn't. The intrigue has made the Sultan weary, but we're screwed. We buy book. Book is good. We attempt to speak. Alas, it does not work. You expanded your home. It takes some time. You made some minor improvements to your place. We got a vacant room, an expanded residence. This is the story of a courtier who, in order to break an extravagance card, expanded his residence to the size of a palace. Don't tell the Sultan about it. We finished a silver quality renovation of our home. Nice. With your notoriety spreading through the capital, visitors to your home are no longer restricted to nobles. Magicians, muscle-flexing barbarians, monks who paint their faces purple, thieves, smugglers. Of course, none of them could win Maggie's affections. She's always worried about home theft or felt these people eyed her with malice. Know this, Maggie isn't a timid woman. You don't have to handle these matters. Maggie may have to handle them herself. You try to comfort your wife. 2 successes to gain her, to avoid her resentment, and we did, with 7. They respect me because of you, my wife. You tell Maggie that these people, although suspicious, unhygienic, and poorly dressed, are each more kind-hearted than the well-dressed ministers of the Sultan's court. More importantly, Maggie is the most beautiful, kindest, and noble woman they have ever seen in their lives. These people like adventures and stories, respect the Lord's wife, and are willing to work for her. Hearing this, Maggie laughed heartily, warning you not to think she hadn't read those romance novels, but you're not really worried. After all, you are the only man in this household who regularly bathes. Lumera has made a discovery. And some impure thoughts. Oh boy. And she's thoughtful. Time for another card. Let's see what will kill us this time. That's easy. Ah, horse betting. Let's go. Double our money. Oh, we don't have the money. Of course we don't have the money. Jabal. Well, I guess we're going to court today. You're going to make us money. Who's the bookstore? Samir? He's already zeroed out. That's fine. What books do we have? Nomadic Life just gives that. Okay. Most of these books are for somebody else. So Lumera can go to the bookstore and influence, or at least get information. And a book. And our wife will go to the bathhouse. This is a conviction. Okay. The observatory will end up back in our inventory. It's fine. This extravagance card will keep for a little while longer. We've got Minal to deal with. We don't have the money to send her, but hopefully we make enough money to do so. She needs survival and physique. If she fails, she will set out again when she's ready. So we could just let Explore the Unknown Oasis expire and not worry about it. Raider's Hideout, on the other hand, we kind of need a conquest card for to justify our intervention so that we don't get in trouble for it. The guest house requires some things and some money. 10 gold coins, which we don't have right now, so we cannot do it. But we do need to get to it. This I would like to go to in person, but I didn't have a better idea of. I wanted more information of higher tier. So we'll do it next turn. It should be fine. These two I both talked to. I just need, and we've got this one in the works. I just don't have the money for this one. That's where we're at. Yeah, money is kind of a serious problem right now. It's annoying. In the confine of the dark alley, you track down a person mentioned by the prisoner and explain your intention to him. He thinks for a moment before eventually comprehending. Aha! So that's the case. You require the evidence for Jawad's case, right? But it's not free, and no credit. You have to pay up front. He named a price. 5 gold coins. No more, no less. Although it was frustrating, you still helped by paying this money in advance. When you meet again, he hands you a wrapped scroll. Take it to that poor fool. Strange ink even stains his fingers. Looking forward to our next cooperation. You do not want to have anything more to do with these people. To the bathhouse. Let us see what information we can get. Oh, she got the good stuff. Silver tactics. Very nice. People come to the house. We make good money. This good day. In the city, a noble's mansion suddenly caught fire. The lady of the house cried out that her pet cat was still inside, but people were holding her back, saying it's not worth risking her life for a cat. Do we bravely save the cat, loot in the flames, or call to put out the fire? Annette, welcome in. I hope you are well. How's your dinosaur game going? Save the kitty! Hey Trav, what are the options? What do they actually mean? I'm sure we will take the bravely save the cat option, but I'm curious what the mechanics are behind them. Please let me know. Dino game is great. Depression and meds withdrawal are kicking my ass though. Oh, that's the worst. I'm sorry that you are on meds withdrawal. I hope that's not for a bad reason, and depression is, well, depressing. But know that you're always wanted and welcome here. And however bad you feel, I still care about you. So, if nothing else, you always have the VODs on my YouTube to remind you that you are still wanted and loved. It's getting better. Just forgot my meds for a week because sick. Oh, that's awful. And trying to keep them down while sick is never fun either, so I hope you can get back on them soon and get to feeling better again. You deserve only good things, Onette. I promise. So, Cat is influence plus charisma item. Looting in the Flames is infamy and plus infamy minus renown and gold. And Call to Put Out the Fire is plus renown minus infamy. Well, we don't have any infamy, so we're definitely saving the cat. Been on them since Monday, so I'm slowly getting the withdrawal gone. That's good. I'm glad. I'm very glad, Onette. I hope that things turn around soon. You're probably just on the turning point between feeling like garbage and feeling better. The huge gemstone necklace, which is one of the best silver items for charisma in the game. You get it for free. She cried so heartbreakingly, you know that the cat is not just an ordinary pet to her. Without much hesitation, you stepped forward and rushed into the flames. Soon you heard the cat's meow, and through the thick smoke you grabbed the weak little creature and miraculously escaped the sea of fire. The lady tearfully thanked you repeatedly and said she would give you everything she had left to repay you. Aw, we got the necklace. We sent people to palace. Everyone bickered. The Sultan wearied. But we got some mystique for our trouble. We sent people to the bookstore. They got a book. Can we influence? I think yes, we can. We got intuition. Excellent. We sent our rider and steed to compete. Placed our bet, and if we are victorious, we will receive a reward. Failure means that we lose all our money. We need 3 successes to win out of 4 dice. Cross your fingers, folks. I can roll this twice, so we'll try again. That was even worse. We will try again. Screw it. Auto success. Congratulations. We've doubled our bet, because I needed the money. I needed the money so bad. The Injured White Rhino event appeared. Project Investment 2 has appeared. I don't have money for you, Mahir. Ay, 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 ay. Alright. Minecraft is helping me ignore the symptoms. Good. Yay, Minecraft. Who is at court? Lazig is at court. We will skip court, because he is already supportive of us. I'm going to this. Because the needs must. Zephyr. Did send more coins, but I would actually rather put some survival on him. Hold on. What's in here? Nothing useful. Just combat. Okay. Fine. In all, it's definitely going here. You're 4 more days gone. Zaid is in the bookstore. I would like to influence him. Get a book. Okay. Jalila is here. Okay. This is the best survival we have. So this is as good as it gets. Actually, I was gonna let Manala expire, wasn't I? Because she'll just come back. Never mind. I'm a dum-dum. It's fine. It's fine. Divine Grace. Could just spend extravagance on the Divine Grace. Well, I need to do this in person. I could send my wife, but I'm going to do it in person. So actually, only stone? Can I not? Only stone. Okay. Or, alternatively, actually, we could do this here. And that would probably be for the better with our expanded residence. This one triggers an adventure. Okay. So you need 3 wisdom to do this one. 2 wisdom for that one. No wisdom for nomadic life. I'm actually gonna do Book of the Wild. So it doesn't have a wisdom component. And Zephyr can get some survival, because he doesn't currently have any. And it would be useful for him to have. So we're gonna do that. Which means Lumera is going to the bathhouse. But she's gonna go to the bathhouse with the necklace on. We'll switch that around to our wife later. And do this. So she at least can get some amount of information that's reasonable here. Yeah. That'll do. That'll do. I will use this extravagance on the Mirror of Stars. We will need some amount of money, but this should good. This should be good. We could also grab out the sewer crocodile in the near future. But we want a conquest card for this. Honestly, that's kind of the thing. So next turn, we may have to draw a conquest card so that we can deal with the Raiders' hideout and not have bad repercussions. Oh, I'm already juggling too many things with not enough hands or resources, and it's still early. This game gets complicated quick, you guys, especially when you know what things lead to and what is coming. Oh my god, it gets very, very crazy. Okay, end the day. Take Abdul's hint. He wants you to kill Murtaz, the prancing fool who dares claim vengeance against the Sultan. The more pressing is the question, how does he plan to do that? What gave the coward the nerve to rebel? We should find him, see if his newfound courage has any worth, any value you might claim for yourself. When you visit Murtaz's residence again, you find it completely changed. The living room is covered by tapestries and strange totemic embroideries. Lanterns flicker in the sunless room. The neurotic fever gleams in Murtaz's shifty eyes. He does not even notice your arrival, mumbling in prayers that you can barely make out, words like condemnation and Sultan. It seems he has no intent to rebel. This coward has placed all his hopes for vengeance on some obscure deity. How awfully disappointing. Now you are faced with a choice. Will you kill him and report back to the Vizier, or spare this poor soul? Okay, we have opted to kill him a number of times. Do we spare him this time, you guys? Poor Murtaz has placed all his hope for vengeance in the hands of a cultist deity. Do you decide to kill him and present his head to the Vizier? To Vizier Abdul as proof? Or let him go on to live his pathetic and laughable life? Perhaps a passing god might actually punish the Sultan. Chat, weigh in. Or Trav, tell us what the options actually mean. Either way, I'm good. I have no idea. I'm just listening. Yeah, no, that's fair. This is lurk friendly, but like I've poked Trav. He's usually the one who goes and finds things for me, but maybe he's a little bit busy in real life. Which leaves me to decide, and that's never a good idea. I might just spare him just to see what happens, because I've, you know, this is my 4th run. I might just see what the other option does, just because I'm curious. But I wanted to know what chat thought about it. Well, you already know kill him option pretty well. The other is hard to say. You get a fear of the Sultan and +1 influence. Fear of the Sultan is actually a decent conviction card if we want to change, if we want to rebel. So actually, let's spare him. Let's find out what happens with spare him. You decide to spare Murtaz, considering him just a poor soul driven mad by the Sultan. Alright, what do we learn at the bathhouse? Ooh, a bronze something. Nice. Tactics, very nice. People come for money. Do we make the good money today? We make the good money today. Excellent. Also, people always fall for lies told through stone and metal. They fixate on the sculptures, fences, and gilded columns, mistaking them for unshakable proof of your credibility and influence. You list your vacant house for rent. Soon, someone reaches out to you. This morning, Maggie seemed very troubled. She said she had a nightmare where she was on a small boat with a dog, a rope, and a flute. The boat was drifting on the sea, and she felt increasingly afraid, but didn't know how to use these 3 items. She seeks your comfort. How would you explain the dream? Our options are, it's lucky, it's ominous, it's self-reflection, or, babe, you're just confused. Trav, if you want to hunt up what all of the options mean in the background, that would be fabulous, but the rest of chat, you're welcome to weigh in on what you think I should pick. We've done this one a couple of times. I don't remember offhand which options we've picked and what they did, but we've done this option a couple of times. So, Lucky Dream is sense of happiness. Ominous Dream is passion. Self-reflection is insight. And confused is minus insight +1 resentment. Well, we're not doing that one. Absolutely not. Okay. So do we want the passion mark on her or the insight on her? Sense of happiness we can get other ways, and I don't actually know what having sense of happinesses do because we've never actually managed to find a place to put them to make them useful. So I'm actually thinking that the passion, ominous passion one is good. We do have 1 insight already. Having higher insight means that we're more likely to attract God's attention. any gods, many gods' attention, and that will do things that other things do. Methinks resentment, and you can spend happiness to remove it by reminding her of good times. Ah, I see. I understand. But, like, we try very hard not to make her mad. So, I think I'm gonna do a mark of passion. That always works out for us. You look into your wife's beautiful eyes and tell her it might be an omen. The dog represents a barking troublemaker, the rope symbolizes the noose, and the flute is the gesture's favorite, pleasing the monarch. These three combined will bring storms, destroying the small boat. Hearing your words, she clings tightly to your arm and asks what to do. You try to comfort her, telling her you will be extremely careful to prevent this dream from coming true. You both snuggle together for a long time, finding some sense of security in each other's warmth, until she stops trembling. Okay. Court happened. We got information. The Sultan is weary, but we were not there. At the bookstore, we bought book. I think this Book of the Desert, I believe, is also an adventure. Can we influence? Maybe? Yes. Now we have support on Zaid, so if he is at court and there is no opposition, we're all good. And we got some inside information from him, too. Excellent. Reading can improve yourself. Zephyr now has some survival. All right. Well, we got things that are happening. Shama is in. And all can do this. Room for rent. Barat. This one is good. We post the rental notice, and soon a foreign merchant comes to take your offer. The foreign merchant, named Barat, is instantly captivated by the spacious and exquisite mansion. He reaches an agreement with you without even haggling. Henceforth, you can come every 5 days to collect rent at 3 gold coins. And he is here. We've already collected the rent, but this is what is on offer. The gold sword that does combat and magic. We could grab this treasure, a tapestry. We could also grab this accessory that does charisma and physique. And then, of course, if we send somebody for the rent, it resolves immediately. So we don't have anything to sell. I'm tempted to take the treasure. Interesting event line if you use carnality on Fadia, a stone consort at court. Interesting. We got an ad break coming in about 45 seconds or so, just FYI. Okay, I'm not gonna buy anything. I'm gonna send for the rent. We already got the rent, so that just clears that off of the board, which is fine. To persuade him, you need significant charisma and sociability. I have that, but I need to be elsewhere. Okay. Jabal is at court. I need somebody at court. Who's at the bookstore? Zaid is at the bookstore? Oh, wait. Before you... Well, no. It doesn't matter if the charisma necklace is on her. Okay, never mind. Lumera, you are going to the bookstore. Ooh, we could do the extravagance on the dogs, too. I might do that. No, we need to do this. Okay, it's time to draw another card. I'm drawing a second card. I'm not trading Extravagance because I want a Conquest card. We could get a Conquest card, but we might get Carnality, which wouldn't be bad. We could draw again and see if we manage to not get Bloodshed. Wish me luck for a silver or less Conquest card at this point. Wish me luck. Yay, Chimkin strips! Nom nom nom. I am so proud of you, Annette. Pat yourself on the back. You did a good thing. Okay, this is not a problem. Extra Extravagance, I can do both of those. Give me Conquest. That's fine. I can do that one too. That one's at the prison. I can just literally chuck this in there and be done. Give me Conquest, bitch. You know that exotic item that Mahir made last game? You can have it installed. While it's on, you gain Madness cards occasionally, but if you manage to subvert all 4 of the Sultan's guards, you can indeed screw him. Can also remove it quickly, which I think will restore you, but will now give you a very good weapon. Weird event. Yeah, there's some crazy shit in this game that we have yet to enjoy. Okay, one last time, Magician, please. Conquest, not gold. I am so sorry that you need to have your AC and dryer fixed, Winter Fairy. I hope that things are going well and that your maintenance people are competent, but this silver extravagance may be the death of us. Although we can use it on Shama, so maybe not. I need a Conquest card. Why you give me everything but? Look at this shit. I can handle all of this, but look at this shit. Conquest. Digging myself a hole, you guys. Let's go. Why? Look at this. Everything but Conquest. And the only one I don't want is this one. Are you fucking kidding me? The Magician has it out for me, you guys. I don't know. I can handle all of this. It's fine. None of this is problematic. Absolutely none of this is problematic at this current state. I just need one freaking Conquest card. Now we're dead. This, no. Me and my wife are gonna get busy. Okay. Well, I guess we're doing this without a Conquest card. That's literally all I was hoping for, was any Conquest card other than gold. Any one of them. Any of them. Any. Does it put them back in the box? Let's find out. Yep, it sure does. Does it give me my reroll back? It does. The day did not happen. I can pull cards again. That's interesting. Maybe I pull cards on this day and then end the day. What do we think about that? I'm thinking that might be the better thing. Because I really need a Conquest card that is silver or lower. Silver or lower. I can Gamba 9 more times. But this Magician bitch is out to kill me. Oh my god. Not golds. What about not golds did I not say? Okay. That one's fine. Okay. We're fine now. This is fine. I can live with this. Bitch was trying to kill me yesterday. The day that never happened, she tried to kill me. She tried to kill me. Okay. We can deal with these. These three, no problems. Let's end the day and go back to what we were doing. Alright, I read all this. We are going to pity this man's, spare him. It's fine. We go to the bathhouse. What piece of information do we get? A bronze something instead of a silver something. That's fine. Bronze omen? Perfectly fabulous. Love it. Do we make good money today? Please tell me. We make good money. Excellent. We list the vacant house for rent, and Bharat reaches out. Okay. We get a different event. Yeah. Apparently I just had to reset it. It's fine. Someone pounds on your door, staring at you with hollow eyes. A demon nests in your heart. It gnaws at you, bends you, and in the end devours your soul, turning you into a puppet of its will. Only I can save you. Only I can save you. His eyes twitch. Let me split your chest open. Let me rip it out for you. Trav, please wiki these choices, but we could go, yes, come in, then please, rip it out of me. We could go away, you've picked the wrong mark. I will be the death of you. Or, you will pay for your crazy nonsense, crazy man. Those are the options. Chat, you are welcome to weigh in on them. For those of you who are lurking away in the background, thank you for lurking. Thank you for watching the ads. Thank you for being here. You are wanted. You are loved. You are love and life here on Twitch. I adore all of you. You are all my very dearest friends, even if you never say anything to me at all. So thank you. And if you're watching this after the fact on YouTube, you are also wanted. I see you, YouTube. We love you, YouTube. Yay, friendship. Exactly, Annette. I am all about the friendship here. This is a safe space for adults because I curse and play things like Sultan's game. But it's a safe space, and you know, I value everyone who is here, even the sassy people, especially the sassy people. They amuse me. Oh my goodness gracious. The magician is crazy, guys. She crazy. Option 3 gives you a bad event. Option 1 gives you a risky but profitable event. Option 2 gives you insight. I'll take the profitable event, honestly. As long as we can get it done in time. We've done it before successfully, and then we haven't done it successfully because of Jawad and his stupid assassin. But I haven't freed him yet, so it's fine. No wonder headaches plague you. Your chest tightens and your focus slips. It all makes sense now. You rush the man inside, demanding a cure for these woes, but he just rolls his stiff eyes and drones. Let me crack open your chest. Alright. The palace. We are carrying out our sacred duty. The Sultan wearies, but we weren't there. It's fine. We bought the book. Let us see if we influence. We do something. Ooh, more support from on Zaid. Excellent. And we got some mystique as well. Reading can improve people, and Zephyr is improved. It's very good. Alright, today is a much better day. We got so many things going on now. Ah, the Hamar brothers. We are definitely doing this. Yes, please. Excellent. What do you bring? This time he brings the necklace, the ring, and the charisma magic accessory. I don't really have money for him. This is 20, this is 10, this is 5. Actually, you have a natural amount of charisma. So strangely, I think we won it on you. Weird. Actually, what we need is sociability. Never mind. Maggie, keep your charisma. My beautiful wife. No, we're good. Zephyr, go pick up the rent, but it's already been signed, so let's just get him off the board. Samir is here. He's zeroed out. So we could skip court if we absolutely need to. Spare him, we can send a follower for, but we must do this one, so... We actually can send one more, but we will not. But we do need to do this conquest card, like, immediately. This should be enough. Okay. Anal is on the estate. We'll send our wife to court. It's better to have that. Jabal is at the bookstore. Well, we'll go to the bookstore and get a book, but we'll only get information because she's not a noble. That is the problem. It's fine. Spare him, we've got time on. Chest, we've got time on. This, we've got time on. We have the money for the Mirror of Stars, so we can get this out of the way. Done. And then we just have this stone extravagance left. Very easy. Jalila is here. Which works on this. Holy shit. We don't have a vacant room, though. Okay. We need to acquire another vacant room. It's fine. Which I believe we will get from Raider's Hideout, actually. Surprisingly. I lose an item if I take number 1. We don't have sleeping drop or liquor. I don't even know where to get liquor. That's the problem. It's fine. We got this. Okay. I think that's where we are at, and that puts us in a really good position, and we destroy 2 Sultan's cards in 1 turn. No bathhouse, but that's okay. Done. That wasn't bad. That got scary for a second, but we figured it out. Following Fortuna's directions, you come to the Noble Winery, a winery that looks very peaceful. Is this the attacker's lair? Perhaps. You look at Fortuna. This is clearly a property dispute between nobles, but in the Sultan's game, you can do whatever you want. You attack the estate. Out of the 3 successes we needed, we got 13. I think we're good. The guards here clearly lack proper training. An easy fight. Fortuna stands beside the corpse of the guards as if she's enduring something, but also like she has let go of something. Eventually, she just shakes her head and smiles faintly. Thank you, she says, and hands you a large sum of money as promised. Fatuna is grateful for your help. You now have her support. Yay! And we got some charisma. The Sultan's game is not all bad. The next day, you recount your deeds to the Sultan and ask to break a card. The nobles breathe quiet sighs of relief. Thankfully, it is not their lands that have been chosen, not their fortunes bound to your game. We gained 2 influence because we broke a conquest card, and we got a silver vacant mansion. Fuck yes. Now let's make some money. Money, money, money. Not the best money, but not the least. Excellent. And we got extra money because of our upgraded house. Frequent appearances at the palace are necessary. We got inside information for having the support. The Sultan wearies, of course. And we got intuition because our wife is the best. She just is. At the bookstore, we buy book. It's a good book. Let's see if we can get some information. We got a secret. Nice. Javal gave us a secret. Cling tight to the star. Cling tight as the stars spin. The celestial globe is installed. It will spin with the sun, moon, and stars, creating records for wise men yet to come interpret. And we extravagantly built this place. Got Rhythms of Change as well. Rhythms of Change is an intelligence-like card. It's like better intelligence. And so every 7 days we will get one of those observatory items. Equipment Merchant has updated. Ooh, these are the good earrings. This is back. This is actually a pretty solid attire. That accessory did not change, as well as this charisma accessory. Okay. Interesting. Who is at court? Adilla is at court, so we do need to send somebody. Alright, what do we got here? This is stealth magic. Okay. So we can construct this and do this extravagance card. So that's done. Good, good, good. Go to court. Actually, no. Wife, go to court. Let me open your chest instead. We do not have either of these. He does steal something on the way out. It's fine. But we do have healing herb that apparently applies here. So healing herb would help our physique check. That's good. I wish we had this, but we don't. So let's get that out of the way before I get screwed on it. And all takes care of the house. Zaki is at the bookstore. Lumera will buy book. Zephyr is all that is left. We could send him here, but I will do that next turn. Could get him a blessing. Right, we can't even get this event's subsequent storyline until we have bought God's Side from Faith Ledger. So it's really just lift a curse or gain a blessing for money. I don't know what doing it multiple times will do for you. Except getting you influence in the church, I guess? I don't know. Not entirely sure what that does. Can't do any of these by himself, I don't think. Well... Yeah, I think he needs... That will give combat, but I actually think he needs, like, survival. That's survival magic. That's survival stealth. That's wisdom in combat. That might be okay. See if we can't get this crocodile. And remember, never take the crocodile to the bathhouse. Bad things happen. Yeah, insight is much, much more useful once you've bought that toggle from Fate, so I'm not worried about that. Alright, I think that's everybody. Okay. Here we go. For the Dark Alley Dwellers, guest means a role of slothful leisure, also a role of deathly commencement at a moment's behest. More often than not, it's a syndicate's act of raising a group of idlers to boost morale. Yet among these people there exists a tact code of honor and duty enough to become your help. Considering your notoriety has long wafted through the Dark Alley, why not use some spare change to enlist some hands? A place with food, water, and safety. Heavens, the people in the slums actually need you to spend money just so they can have a place like this, and they're even willing to risk their lives for it? Suddenly realize something feels off, and all those voices of praise begin to lose their luster. The Sultan finds it amusing. Someone seizes the opportunity to accuse you of raising assassins in the slums, hinting at dark conspiracies. The Sultan dismisses the claim outright, but you can tell he's savoring your discomfort. Oh shit, we've got 3 slander now. This is... not gonna be fun. Well, here we are. Traveling merchants tell tales of rare beasts known as the crocodile living in remote forest rivers. Now, due to a rich man's mistake, a crocodile hatchling has slipped into the sewer. No one knows if it's still alive. Check time. 3 successes, we capture. Easy. The crocodile, whose mouth bound by straps was yanked from the canal, astonishing people with its pure white body. Now we have a pet. The mysterious man takes out a sharp knife, a pointed awl, and a handsaw. The cold light reflects off his rigid face. All set. And you? You nervously lie down on the bed, watching as the man raises a silver handsaw to you. 3 successes, and we're golden. 6 successes. Very nice. You made it through. A mysterious stranger stuffs an unknown mixture through, an unknown mixture of herbs and plants into your mouth. Paralyzed, you can do nothing but watch as he begins sawing open your chest. He skillfully cuts through your bones, his hands rummaging through the crimson mess of flesh and blood. It feels like a surreal, excruciating nightmare. Finally, he repossessions your organs, pieces your bones back together, and stitches your chest shut. He mutters a few words before you slip into a deep sleep. When you finally jolt awake, you find that your wound has miraculously healed. Something's different than before. Your mind has never been sharper, as if seeing the world and yourself for what they truly are. We gained wisdom and physique, as well as rationality from it. This mysterious stranger left while you were asleep, vanishing without a trace. He took one of your treasures, as it was his due. He took our black stallion, which is fine. I'm not worried about it. He didn't take Lady Becky. That's all that mattered. People are still willing to come under your roof and share words of promises and opportunities. Let's make some money. Oh, we make the good money today. Excellent. 5 gold coins. Going to the palace is necessary. The nobles bicker. All the absurdity of endless debates and debacles have left the Sultan thoroughly exhausted, so he will probably relieve himself from court for a few days. Your recent actions have not aroused any suspicion, regardless of how much slander I had, but, and thus our influence has increased. Sending someone has the benefit of extra information in real time. Alright. Envoys from a neighboring country come to request permission from the Sultan to establish a trade route. They want to transport the rice and spices from the Sultan's lands to their own country. This trade deal is certainly beneficial, but the neighboring country is experiencing a famine, making price negotiations tricky. Trav, if you would do us the honors of finding out what the stats behind these options are. But chat, feel free to weigh in on your opinions on whether we demand full payment, offer them a discount, or negotiate earnestly. He takes the item of equipment that you had unequipped the longest. Yes, you can exploit this. Lady Becky is safe, don't worry. Whew. Look, as long as Lady Becky is safe, I don't care. He took a horse. It's fine. The horse... We have a different horse. Jasmine, the horse, is currently away at the moment, but she will be back. It's fine. Honestly, I was happy with his choice. So, demand full payment is +1 influence. Offer them a discount is +1 renown minus an influence. And negotiate earnestly is +1 inside information bronze. I actually think that the influence is probably the best bet here. We can get renown in many other places, but high influence is very handy. I'm gonna demand full payment. You are a servant to the Sultan, and your mission is to fill the Sultan's treasury. Although the starving people of the neighboring countries are pitiful, they are unfortunate not to be subjects of the great Sultan. After hearing your statement, the envoy from the neighboring country left without a word. The Sultan is very pleased with you. Alright. We went to bookstore. We bought a book. Ooh, very nice. Can we influence or get information? Yes, we can. We got information. Excellent. And we got ourselves a little crocodile. A young nobleman has come to the door. Does he want something from you? You betcha he wants something from us. Time for another card and another chance for the magician herself to screw us. How does she screw us today? Silver carnality. Wife, we are having a very nice night soon. But this is how we're progressing. Carnality is still weighted the heaviest RNG-wise of what's available. Bloodshed, the second heaviest. Everything else, third. So Conquest and Extravagance will... Actually, no. Conquest, third. Extravagance, fourth. So, when I say RNG, it's meaningless because the magician hates me, but here we are. We've survived 19 days. We still have 22 out of 28 cards left to play. We're gonna have a very nice night with our wife. Very soon. Oh, catch a thief. We'll do that. These will roll up again. Actually, before we do that, stop that. We go to the guest house. And we give him a swordsman. Yes, we give him a swordsman. Zephyr, hire yourself a swordsman, please. Thank you. Now go catch yourself a thief. Much better. We will spare him. Murtaz has charisma low. Okay. Let's see here. And all must make money. We don't have court, which is good. The vicious dogs and the Hamar brothers will roll back up. Confession. One cannot usually repeatedly confess. Confession can accumulate piety value. Okay. So I'm actually going to send my wife to greet Zaki. Zaki, Fatuna's only son, comes bearing thanks for saving his mother and a personal request. He comes to you in the hopes that he can fight like you did and protect his mother like you did. He asks for your tutelage. You are amused. You agree. So his opposition goes away. His support is raised. If we had gotten support on him from the bookstore earlier, he could have had even more support. Trav, please find information for us on what these will do. I believe the first option always pleases his mother most. The second option, debatably so. The third option, maybe not so much, but you're the one who finds the information. We want Zeki to be a good boy who does not go and commit matricide and then suicide. We've seen that ending. At this point, it feels like Trav is the one playing the game. No, he's helping me play the game. I am actually making decisions here far more than I have in other games, because decisions are hard, man, but I love this game, so yeah, he's just wiki monkeying for me, which means that I tell him go fetch information and he does because he's good at it. This is why I adore him so. But it's not that Trav is playing the game for me, no. I am making too many of these decisions for him to be playing the game for me. I'm just like, what information do I need to know to make this the best possible run? Because this is run number 4. We've been at this game for a while. And I have let the chaos reign. I've gotten executed. I've run away from the Sultan. I failed a rebellion and got killed. Like, it's been wild. We're trying to make something of ourselves this run. No worries, Onette. No worries. I am more than happy to just have you here, and if the listening is helping, by all means. Roll physique, gain physique. Roll stealth, gain stealth. Roll physique and stealth, gain both. Do we really care if Zeki has stealth? Not getting requested success results on him being injured. Yeah, I'm not worried about that because we tend to give him the best person to teach him the skill. Although the first one is safe. Yeah, I think I'd rather have him have physique over stealth. Physique and stealth is fine, but we don't have anyone who's set up for physique and stealth. Zephyr is close, but I think this one, we're just going to do martial arts instruction. It's the safest one. It's good. So that's good. And now we have Zaki to do things for us, like go to court with his support and be useful. Or go here to Jabal and be useful, although he's not high enough for that. I need support on Jabal. So my wife is going to go influence Jabal. Actually, was there somebody in the... No. Well, wisdom would have been helpful. It's wisdom and magic, though. Lumera, my love. Recruit this mage. Thank you. And then, go help. Do this. We need more wisdom. More wisdom. Excellent. All the wisdom. Here is at it again. We're not doing an extravagance card, so we don't need any more than 5 gold coins. Good. Excellent. That leaves just Zeki. We could send him to the bathhouse. This one we have to go personally for. We need somebody else for that one. But Aziz comes back next round, so that's good. None of the rest of this, he will survive with his current stats. Because he's just a young kid. Or a young noble, really. No, we're good. He can just chill, actually. I will just let him chill. Unless I want him to have piety. I could do this. Pure thoughts, pure thoughts. One cannot repeatedly confess. So we'll do this one. Alright, that's everybody. Not bad. Of course he should have piety. Everyone deserves pie. It's not about food, Onette. It's about faith. I don't know if everyone should have faith. I'm not that kind of a person. Curses. I know! If it was all about pie, I would be all over it, but here we are. The caravan leaders made all kinds of grand promises, and finally you were convinced. The distant northern coast is a golden land of commerce. You plan to invest some money, and if you have enough people, you intend to send a trusted friend along. All that's left is to wait for them to return with endless gold and treasures. We've invested a substantial amount of money, and the caravan is quickly formed. They chose an auspicious day to depart, over 1,000 camels carrying goods worth a fortune. They will travel north along the desert and valley edges, crossing vast straits. Will they return safely? With how many treasures will they bring back? Higher is better, I believe. We got 10, which is double the amount of successes that will yield the highest return. So, I think we're good. Piety is used to upgrade moral convictions, not much else you can do with it. I'm aware. Maximum benefit, luxurious return. After a difficult and long journey, the caravan successfully reached its destination. Almost without having to say a word, the various spices, ivory, and ceramics they brought from the east were snapped up, traded for slaves, coral, silk, and gold. Your investment brought you unparalleled returns. When the merchant delivered your share, your eyes were filled with genuine joy of 40 coins and a jousting book. You decided to spare Murtaz, considering him just a poor soul driven mad by the Sultan. You will try to dissuade him from speaking so openly of his schemes. It is not wise, and you will have something to satisfy the vizier. Can we persuade Murtaz? We've got 12 dice, and we need 3 successes. Do you think 7 will do it, chat? Or should I reroll? That's not a serious question. 7 will do it. You tried to reason with him, to warn him against his folly. His face burns red with anger. You understand nothing, he shouts before throwing you out. Through the door, you hear him sobbing, whispering frantic prayers. This madness is all he has left, his only hope. The vizier listened to your report impassively, appearing unsatisfied. Things had gotten to this point, and he couldn't find a pretense to target that poor man any further. But wait, why? Murtaz posed no real threat to him. You left the vizier's mansion lost in thought, unable to understand what it all meant, but we got some influence out of it. As you step into the study, a dark figure scrambles out past the window in a panic. Catching the thief. If we get 3 successes, we catch this little kid. I think we can do it. Yep, we did it. You can't run far with shoes like these. When Zephyr drags him back, the young pickpocket keeps cursing his shoes. If he had stolen your money sooner and gotten sturdy boots, he would never have been caught. Thank you, swordsman. We let him go. You retrieve the money, and as for the pickpocket, you offer a verbal scolding, suggesting he come to the guest house if he's hungry. Others won't be so lenient. The boy leaves defiantly, and you doubt your words reached him. But people will come and make us money. Ah, such good money. Excellent. Clink clink of coins. You go to the bookstore and buy a book. Legend of the Thief. Good book. We influence? Ooh, yes. Support on Jabal, which means his opposition is now zeroed out. He is not a problem at court for us. And we got some mystique out of the deal, so good, good. In this place of accumulated sins, you can confess your wrongdoings to the priest to cleanse your soul and belief. Zeki believes in God's existence, but isn't mature enough to respect it. However, after confessing, he anxiously tells you that the quiet chamber creates terrifying hallucinations. At sunset, confessing believers disperse, and the church's solid stone pillars silently watch those extended, filthy shadows without speaking. We gained a point of piety. Good, good, excellent. A woman who claims to be a cartographer comes to visit you, so the unknown oasis has rolled back up. We have impressed the vizier enough that he's going to ask our opinion on something. Annoying. Okay. Receive Divine Grace is still available. Aziz has returned, which means Lady Becky is back and Jasmine is back. In case we need to race horses. So that is good. Excellent, excellent. We're going to upgrade insight information. Do you have anything else? No. Okay. The estate. It all's got on lock. Everyone comes for the cat, of course. Who's the bookstore? Jabal is once again at the bookstore? Oh, fantastic. Zaki is garbage, but I can influence him. But I think I need to be elsewhere. Where do I need to be? We need to deal with this. Oh, I know where I need to be. Aziz has 7 physique. I have 6. Zaki and Aziz are gonna do this, and... this is a consumable. The power to change this nation be for better or worse. Okay. Rationality is strange. Apparently you can put it in here. Snake venom is combat? Weird. I don't even know why we can stick evidence in there. What does this do? I don't know. It's very strange. 2 wisdom to read it. That's a problem. Can I stick the... no, I cannot stick the crocodile in there. Magic book. Okay. Ah, charisma book. Excellent. Aziz could use that. We've got 2 jousting. Okay. We should stab the vizier. Stupid long fucking hair. It sucks when it's hot. Yes. Oh, no. Yes, it does. Since evidence is a dead body, maybe you use it as a punching bag? No, this is, perjury of integrity. This is the evidence that gets Jawad out of jail. Out of prison. That's what that is. Would be funny if we could put the betrayed friend there. Yep, that's not helpful. Alright, well, that's good enough. Okay. We have the money for this. So I will do this. Get him out. Carnality can sit for a hot second more. Jabal, I would like you to be more support than opposition in court, please. Thank you. There's only the swordsman in here. He's got survival 4 now, which is not bad. I don't really want to do this. I'll let this expire again. Zephyr has no charisma or sociability. Maggie has the necklace. So what if I do... Hold on. It's gonna be okay. Throw this on Zephyr. I know, he's got silver tier stuff on a stone card level servant. It's fine. Don't worry about it. And I can send him to the bathhouse. Because now he's got some charisma to get some information. It's fine. It's fine. Yes, I think this is good. Shama is also in the House of Delights for the Carnality card if we'd wanted to, but I'd much rather with my wife first, because she's the best wife ever. And this is where we stand, so. I'm actually going to end a little early, because I've got things I need to get done after stream. So thank you guys for joining me today. Let's get in our cheeky save for our 4th run. Save. And this has been yet another round of Sultan's game, where we're in run number 4 and things are still crazy. But I am Mayrin Altheatover and I go by May. You can see me stream Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern US time, and if that is not your time zone, please put on a follow and notifications either here or over on Blue Sky. The link for which will be in the chat as soon as I can type it. But either way, follow either or both. Put on notifications for either or both, and then you'll know when I go live. Alternatively, you can poke and prod me on Blue Sky and tell me how much of a terrible person I am at this game, because I'm really bad at this game. But we are trying. Run number 4. It's gonna be the one, you guys. It's gonna be the one. But I do love this game, so we're going to continue playing it. However, tomorrow is Palia Friday, and Palia is a free-to-play MMO that you can get here on Steam. It just had a gigantic update, the Elderwood update, come out just this week. So the servers are a little crazy. We'll see how long the wait times are and how much it crashes on me tomorrow. But hopefully it's been a few days from the rush and I can get in and play just fine. Needless to say, if you would like to join me in Palia while I stream and come hang out, you are welcome to do so. Because again, it's free to play. It is an MMO in the style of like Stardew Valley, Sunhaven, Harvest Moon. It's very chill, very cozy vibes, very farming and fishing and hunting and talking to NPCs. And I basically just use it to wind down my week from the stress of Sultan's game and do whatever shiny, you know, squirrel goblins in my brain want to do that day. So feel free to come join me while I play tomorrow at 1 p.m. With all that being said, if you need to catch up over the weekend on Sultan's game, see what's going on with it, see where we are in our runs, see why I'm on run number 4, the playlist for that and every other game I've ever streamed is on YouTube. So if you want to check out Palia and see if it's something for you, the Palia playlist is there. And all the other games that I've streamed. You have all weekend to catch up to whatever I'm doing live, and you also have me 24/7 whenever the whim or need for company is there for you, in case you're cooking, cleaning, working, going from point A to point B, just need somebody's soothing voice to help you get down to sleep. The playlists are there for you. I make zero money on YouTube as of right now, as of this stream. And so if you go subscribe and ring the bell, you'll know when the VODs go live, but you'll also have me at your fingertips whenever you need. And that's how I give back to you guys. All right, last but not least, we raid our friends, and I'm gonna raid somebody, and we're gonna find out who. Probably PP, let's be honest, but it could be somebody else. And if I don't have anyone to raid, I will make new friends. I absolutely have people to raid though. So, you know, we haven't raided Elise Stroud Studios in a while, and so I'd like to check out what her art is doing. I usually would raid PP at this point, Psycho Phoenix, but I think Elise, it's been like a couple of weeks since we've seen what's up, so I would like to see how she's doing today. So we're gonna go raid her. Her people are lovely, wonderful folk. She sometimes games, but she's mostly an artist. And I hope that you will give her all the love from me, you guys. So feel free to copy pasta my raid message. It should work for everybody. Or if you think it's bare bone basics, feel free to use whatever love, heart, or raid emojis you have available from your communities and the people that you follow. So until I see you tomorrow for Palia, I hope everyone has a fantastic rest of your day. And bye, guys. Let's raid in 3, 2, 1.